Good afternoon, world. Welcome to another episode of DoctorNateLive. Wednesday, September 20th, 2023. It's a beautiful day over here in sunny Arizona. I had a nice cloud coverage for today. It's a nice change from that 100-degree weather. It's kind of nice. Hope everybody else is enjoying the weather or staying safe or staying nice and cool or nice and warm, depending on where you're at. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. And today it's not so much going over my background, but as a game developer side of my life, an app developer and whatnot, I wanted to share some things and my thoughts, only because it's a very sensitive topic right now in the industry. Maybe you can give me some feedback, DoctorNateLive@gmail.com. But Unity decided to change their pricing structure. But it's not so much the pricing structure for developers' end of it. It's more of an end consumer use issue. And even though that there has been rumors, but yet not confirmed, but they were going to use malware to track, or not malware, I wanted to call it malware. They're going to use a tracking code to track the number of installs that any game that we release in Unity has. And so I would like to ask the audience, for those that are listening, what is your thoughts on somebody tracking your game installation, whether it's on a cell phone, a laptop, computer, or PC? It does not matter if it's on a PlayStation, an Xbox, any type of Linux box machine, any type of machine that it's on will be tracked, whether it's Windows development or Linux or Android or an iOS or even an Apple or any type of PC laptop or any type of big machine you may have. Installation for the end user. Now, me as a developer, I don't mind having to pay royalties to a game engine that does something beautiful on the back end to make our lives easier as a developer. I have no problems with that. And it doesn't matter to me what game engine I use, but what I am concerned with, my personal concern is the tracking code that they're going to put in there is not very clear on where that data is going and who it's going to, and whether or not it's going to be accurate or not. But also for the end user, the clients, the gamers out there in the world, it is a very concerning issue to me because they don't understand or very clearly remember their roots. Or to me, it sounds kind of more like corporate raiding, where they go in, they do something really outlandish and outrageous just to destroy the company. So this thought, this persona to me, it feels like corporate raiding, where somebody didn't like what they were doing or was upset with the company and goes in with ulterior motives, purposely destroying the company just to get their way with it so they can make sure that that company doesn't exist anymore. And for a small development team or even a large development team, whether it's a small, medium, or large company out there, it doesn't matter to me which, and for all you lovely asset developers out there, there's a lot of that as well. There's a large community there that was built on a lot of trust, and why would you inject something like that to purposely destroy a lot of people's livelihoods? That's what it really feels like. Not just the livelihoods, but then users as well. Because all of a sudden now your game's being tracked for installations. No big concern other than why don't you just do financial audits and see how much money they made off of each one, go off based on the cost analysis. Why do you have to track the actual installations? That makes absolutely zero sense to me. That sounds to me like more like corporate raiding than anything. Anyhow, I could rant on this for hours, and I know that. I just would like some feedback to see what everybody else thinks about out there, especially if you're a game developer or even a gamer. I'd love to hear your insight on, like, would you install a video game that tracks your installation and it sends data off to God knows who, God knows where? It could be a third-party ad for all I know. And who wants to send any more ads out there? I mean, I'm sick to death of ads as it is. Anyhow, I'm sorry going off on a rant because, as you can tell, I don't like ads. And the games I release won't have ads because I just can't stand ads. To some degree, the only way I'd see ads being beneficial if it was other video game ads, and that's the only way I'd do it, is because I'm helping other gamers sell their video games out there, and they're paying me to help them and helping you all actually learn and understand that there's more video games out there, because I understand that the gaming market is also very small. There's 8 billion people on this planet, and you can only entertain so many different things so many different ways before everybody gets tired of it, and eventually you're looking for something new. Because even the newest video games, the latest greatest games out there that are for $60 to $120, depending on if you get all the DLCs or whatnot, you're beating them in less than a month, and after that you're bored, so you go buy another one. Of course you're going to want to keep buying video games and that growing that market and whatnot, which is perfectly fine because they want to be entertained. I get it, we're all bored. But at the same time, some of us really do just enjoy the video game. But do we really want to send our data from a machine that's already got a bunch of other sensitive information like credit cards, passwords? We have no idea what the code's even doing, even if it's a developer aspect of it, which is really shady is all I can tell. That sounds to me like corporate rating, and they're doing some weird God knows what stuff to the back end side of it. And enough of me ranting on about it, but I could really get in deep about like what they could be doing on the back end. But that's just me speculating on what's really happening. But that's also, as a developer, I'd like to see the code to see what it's doing, who it's going to, how they're reporting it, because I would like to make sure that is exactly what it's doing and not just randomly grabbing stuff off of my machine and sending it off to God knows who, for God knows what purposes, right? Anyway, what's your thoughts? Reach out to me, DoctorNateLive@gmail.com. Hope everybody's being safe. We'll see y'all tomorrow for another good episode of Dr. Nate Live. Hopefully we'll have some more updates and whatnot. Have a great one.